His routine days change when he finds a locked fridge. After cutting through, Wall-E discovers a germinating plant. He is very impressed by this discovery and takes it home. At the truck, a mysterious red dot appears before Wall-E. He tries grabbing it, but it keeps zipping away, so he chases it around the city. Suddenly, thousands of the same dots appear all over the buildings and junk and then converge to Wall-E's position. The ground shakes and Wall-E notices a massive vessel landing from above him. He is stuck between its flaming engines and then buried in rubble. The sheer size of the ship terrifies Wall-E, so he quietly crawls away. But instantly, a part of the ship opens and deposits a container. Wall-E observes as the container is programmed and then transforms into a beautiful white robot, which is activated and begins scanning the area for something. Wall-E then hides once more when the ship's engines power up and it leaves Earth. The white robot is much more advanced than Wall-E. She can levitate and fly at heightened speed. She elegantly soars through the sky, exploring the land, and Wall-E can't help but feel awestruck. When Wall-E makes some noise, the white robot turns hostile and blasts the rock he's hiding behind. Thankfully, it missed Wall-E and did not detect his presence. The visitor roams through the city scanning various areas with Wall-E trailing behind it. When the cockroach decides to greet the white robot and ignore Wall-E's warnings, the visitor blasts the cockroach at first, but then she develops a liking for him. On the other hand, she ignores Wall-E after asking him what's his name and he doesn't reply. Days later, the visitor continues her search, scanning various areas and not finding what she's looking for. Wall-E is always following her, trying to be friends, but she keeps ignoring him. One day, the white robot grows frustrated with her aimless search, and to make things worse, she gets stuck into a magnet. In a fit of anger, she blasts the magnet and destroys a few petrol ships. Wall-E and the white robot start speaking after the incident. Her name is Eve and she has a classified mission. While Wall-E's mission is very humble, Wall-E has trouble pronouncing words and his stammering makes Eve giggle. The two develop a friendship and a bond. At that moment, a massive sandstorm brews, and Eve is not accustomed to this environment and doesn't know what to do. Wall-E invites her over to take shelter in his truck. There, she discovers countless human inventions and completes the Rubik's Cube in less than a second. Impressing Wall-E when he shows her VHS tapes of musicals, she watches with fascination and then scans the video. Then, the two attempt to dance, but Eve has no rhythm, and her systems are so powerful and destructive that she sends Wall-E crashing into the walls. Although Wall-E is damaged and hurt, he does not blame Eve. Wall-E awkwardly tries to hold her hand, but she brushes him off and scans the video as the couple holds hands on the screen. Wall-E tries to impress Eve by showing her the plant he found in the fridge. In response, Eve scans the plant, and for the first time, her systems flash green, indicating she has found her objective. Following protocols, Eve collects the plant, seals it in a force field, and shuts down completely. Wall-E tries to wake her up, but she doesn't respond. He is very concerned for his new friend, so the next day, he tries taking Eve outside in the sunlight, hoping she'll recharge and awaken. But sadly, despite the sun and summer heat, Eve is not responsive. Many months later, Wall-E continues to stay by Eve's side, despite the weather and seasonal changes. He tries to protect her during rainstorms and keep her clean after sandstorms. No matter how much he tries, she never wakes up. Wall-E starts taking Eve with him everywhere he goes. They take strolls together, boat rides, and even watch the sunset. One day, while working with the cockroach, Wall-E sees the spaceship that brought Eve landing back on Earth. He hurries back home and finds the ship retrieving Eve. He calls for her, but she's taken inside the ship and placed with other robots. Refusing to give up, Wall-E speeds up, leaps off a bridge, and lands on the ship. He grabs on as the ship leaves the atmosphere, and soon he finds himself in space with Earth behind him.